Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Today's date is June 9th of 1988, and we have taken a trip to go back to Jack Murphy Stadium. This time, it's a National League West matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Both teams come into this game with a record of 28 and 29. Both are one game under 500. So whoever wins tonight will get back to 500 at least until, of course, the 10-minute ticker. Both teams right now are sitting okay in the National League West. As you know, I usually don't take a look at standings at the moment here. But right now, Cincinnati, San Diego, and Los Angeles are all tied for third with 28 wins. So right now, the National League West is pretty much up for grabs. Of course, the Giants and the Astros are leading that division. Brian B. is first to join us here at Jack Murphy Stadium, as I know he would not miss a Reds game for anything. And I hope you are feeling better there, Brian, due to the kidney stones you have. I hope you are feeling much better today. The Padres historically won this game. Padres 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. The Reds 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors. The Reds today really have almost like a hodgepodge type of lineup. They're missing a few starters, but we'll see what happens tonight in this matchup. So the fans here at JMS are ready. 500 is on the line. Having stomach issues. All right. Just relax. Just at least I'm glad to know that you're doing okay. That's all that matters. So as I said, they are ready to see. So who will get back to 500 tonight? The Reds or the Padres? We are about to find out as we begin the game. Starting pitcher for the San Diego Padres tonight, Jimmy Jones. Don't know much about him. 9 wins, 14 losses, a 4.12 ERA. He got the call for the Friars in this ball game. We are all set. Let's go to the top of the first, and let's see what the Reds can bring. Leading off for the Reds, third baseman, the man with the goggles, Chris Sabo. 271 average, 11 homers, 44 RBIs. Sabo, in my opinion, was a very, very solid player. We are using brown, white, and yellow dice. Padres are the home team. Everyone is set to go. Let's play some Friday night baseball. Jones, and I did. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I can tell that's not good. Let's try that again. That was a white D20. My bad. Jones, 6'4". That is a blank. Sabo, 1-6. It's a ground ball to short, and that will be handled by Son for out number 1. Next up will be the right fielder, Dave Collins. 236 average, no homers, 14 RBIs. Jones will make the pitch. 4-5, strikeout 13. That is high. Jack Murphy Stadium only adds 2 to walks. Collins, 1-1, grounds 1 to first. That's going to be handled by Kruk, and he'll take it himself for out number 2. 2 down. And the next batter will be the left fielder, Cal Daniels. I remember looking at this guy. This guy was a beast. 291 average, 18 homers, 64 RBIs. Very good year in 88 for Daniels. Steeler fan joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Eric Davis is on the roster. He is not on IL. He is on the roster for the day if he can use. He is sitting out. At least that's why he was not listed as not available in the game, according to Action PC Baseball. So he is in my roster for the game if needed. Jones, 4-1, possible error. Daniels, 6'5". That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Alomar. His error rating is a 6. That's an 18. He won't make an error. He'll take care of it and throw to first for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Reds. We will go to the bottom of the first. Yeah, if Eric Davis was on IL or anything like that, he would not have been in the roster today. Starting pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds in this game is Ron Robinson. 3 wins, 7 losses, a 4.12 ERA. Both these pitchers have ERAs about just a little bit above 4. So who knows what you might get in tonight's matchup. Leading off for the Padres will be center fielder Captain Marvell Wynn. 264 average, 11 homers, and 42 RBIs in 88. Robinson with the deal. 3-6, hit by pitch. 5 is too high. Wynn, 3-6, and it's a base hit to right field. Wynn will lead off with a single to start the Padres hitting. Infield double play. Next batter, second baseman, Hall of Famer Roberto Alomar. 266 average, 9 homers, 41 RBIs. A young Alomar, I should say. Wynn had 3 stolen bases. That's a 6. He will stay where he is. Alomar actually does get the hit and run sign, but they're going to swing. He'll swing away. Robinson, 5-6. Against the switch left, that is a blank. Alomar, 6-1, single in the center field, a base hit for Alomar. Wynn, base runner 3, single to center, -3 because of a very good arm there by O'Neill, and Wynn has no chance to get the third. He will hold at second. So the Padres coming out hitting. And now the next batter will be the right fielder, Super Hall of Famer, Tony Gwynn, one of the best pure hitters in baseball history. 313 average, 7 homers, 70 RBIs. Runners at first and second. Nothing on the 9. Robinson already in some trouble here in the bottom of the first. Robinson, 5-5. That is a blank. Gwynn, 5-5. That's a fly to left. It will be Daniels getting to that. And he'll put it away for the out. Next up, the first baseman, John Kruk. 241 average, 9 homers, 44 RBIs. I'll tell you the truth. When I see Daniel Vogelbach on the Mets, I, for some reason, see John Kruk at that plate. Brian Patterson joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. That is a 1. Wynn actually gets the steal sign to go to third, but he will not steal. Robinson, 3-1. That's at the park. Jack Murphy, 6-5. It's a fly to left. And once again, Daniels will get to it. He will put it out for out number 2. Wynn will stay at second base. So already now 2 outs with runners at first and second. Infield will go back. And next up for the Padres will be the left fielder, Randy Ready or Not. 266 average, 7 homers, 39 RBIs. Again, anything on the strat? The answer is a no. Wynn will stay where he is. Robinson with the pitch. 2-5. That is a blank. Ready. 4-3. Ground ball to short, handled by Concepcion. He's going to throw to first to get ready, and that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits for the Padres. No score after 1. I should ask Brian Patterson, how is the family? If you can tell me how it was, you had to go to urgent care or something. You had to bring a youngest to urgent care. How is he doing? How is the child doing? Top of the second, no score here. And leading off for the Reds will be their center fielder, Paul O'Neill. 252 average, 16 homers, 73 RBIs. O'Neill is at center for this game. Jones with the pitch. Jones, 1-5. That's a blank. O'Neill, 3-2. And that is a fly to left. And Reddy will get it. 1 down. Next batter will be the first baseman, Nick Asaski. 243 average, 15 homers, 62 RBIs. Jones with the pitch. 3-3, hit by pitch. 15 is high. Asaski, 5-6, and it's a single right past short. Asaski will hold it first with a base hit. First hit of the game for the Reds. Coming up next for the Reds, second baseman Jeff Treadway. 252 average, 2 homers, 23 RBIs. Excellent at that position of second base. Very, very good range. Infield double play. Asaski had 7 stolen bases, but he won't go anywhere. Jones will make the pitch. Jones, 4-4. That is a blank. Treadway, 3-3. Ground ball to first. Let's see if they turn it. 2-2-2. Shortstop, Thon pivot 0, a 1-2. It is a double play. They won't get it. It's a ground ball to short, and that's handled by Thon. The only play he has is the first. That's 2 outs. On the 6th, Asaski will go to second. Grounder to short, but a runner in scoring position. And now we'll see the shortstop, Dave Concepcion. Definitely one of his later years. He played a long time for the Reds. Not one of his better years in '88. I'm not sure if this was his last one there, Brian. A 198 average and 8 RBIs. He was in about half the games for the Reds that year. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Jones, 2-3, strikeout 6, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that does retire the side. Strikeout number 1 for Jones. He had 82 of them in '88. No runs and a hit. And we go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yep, last year. Thank you there. Dave Little joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Good to see Mr. Little. I did not think he would miss a Reds game. Big Clue was in Beatles Eternally stream last night. I let him know that the Reds were on the board. Bottom of the 2nd, leading off for the Friars with the catcher, Benito Santiago, one of the better catchers behind the plate. 248 average, 10 homers, 46 RBIs in '88. Robinson will pitch. 3-5 against a righty walk. The 13 is high. Santiago, 2-2, fly ball to left. Daniels will get to that one again. He's getting a lot of work out there. That's a first out. And that will bring up the third baseman, Tim Flim Flan Flannery. 265 average, no homers, 19 RBIs for Flannery. She's doing much better. Went back to school today. Stomach issues. Excellent there, Mr. Patterson. Excellent to hear. Robinson, 3-3, error on a throw. Flannery, 4-2. And that's hit hard into center field. And that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Flannery's going to have himself a triple to center. There won't be an error on a throw as there's nobody on base. But Flannery will crank a triple into center field. He'll wind up on third. Now we'll see the shortstop, Dickie Thon, who used to be an Astro. 264 average, a homer, 18 RBIs. And let's see what the Padres are going to do. They're going to call the infield in. They don't want to give up any runs at the moment here in a tie game. Strategy roll, nothing on the 4. Flannery will stay where he is. Robinson will pitch. Robinson, 1-2, blank. Thon, 4-3, and against the righty. That's a fly ball hit the right field. Getting over there is Collins. That's out number 2. Dickie Thon's sacrifice fly of 2. He will bring in Flannery. It will be deep enough. Flannery will come in to score. It's 1-0 Padres. As they do get the sacrifice fly. So the Padres do make do on the triple. And it's 1-0 in favor of the Friars. Here's the pitcher, Jimmy Jones. On 164 average, he did have a bomb that year in '88 and 4 RBIs. Infield now back. Robinson with the pitch. 3-6, hit by pitch. He will not hit the pitcher. Jones, 1-4, and he hits one to right field. This one again will be taken care of by Collins. And he will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, a sacrifice fly. Padres up 1-0 here after 2. We go to the top of the 3rd. And leading off for the Reds will be their catcher, Terry McGriff. No, not Fred McGriff, who actually is a Blue Jay in 1988, who just got in Hall of Fame. Terry McGriff is for the Reds here. He's a catcher. 198 average, a homer, and 4 RBIs. 1-0 Friars. Jones with the pitch. 4-3 against the righty, blank. McGriff, 6-3. And he'll come through with a single right past second base. And McGriff will hold it first. Here comes the pitcher, Ron Robinson, a 200 average and an RBI. Lousy bunter. I don't know if I even want to try to bunt. Corners are in, expecting a bunt, though. See what comes up on Strat. That is a 16. And believe it or not, the bunt for a pitcher, it actually doesn't come up. I'm going to let him swing away. Jones with the pitch. Jones, 5-5, strikeout 10, and he got him. And that'll be strikeout number 2 for Jones, and that's 1 out. And I think that's still the right play because Robinson was a lousy bunter. There's a better chance of getting a hit than bunting. Infield now back at double play depth for the man with the goggles, Sabo. Sabo is 0 for 1. See if McGriff doing anything. That is a 1, and actually he gets the steal sign. He only had 1 stolen base, and this may be it. 20 minus 2 is 18. Santiago minus 2 is 16. I know he had 1 stolen base. I'm thinking that was more on a failed hit and run. I'm not going to send McGriff. Sabo will bat. Jones, 5-1 against the righty, walk. The 15 is high. Sabo, 1-6, but he grounds it to short. 3-3-4. Second base, Alomar pivot -1, a 1-3 double play. They got it. Side retired. Sabo grounds out into the 6-4-3. Well, maybe I should have sent him. No runs and a hit for the Reds. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Brian B says send him, but a little late. Sorry, my brother. I still don't think you send the catcher on a steal, but I'm thinking that was more a failed hit and run than anything else. Bottom of the 3rd, Marvell Wynn will lead off for the Friars. 1-0. Robinson, 3-5 against the lefty. Base hit right past the pitcher. Single for Wynn, and he'll get the first. Second hit of the game for Captain Marvell. Here's Alomar. Alomar 1 for 1. Infield double play. Wynn had 3 stolen bases. And that is a 5. And he does not get it. But does a hit and run. I'm not going to do a hit and run. Marvell Wynn's stolen base rating is a 9. Robinson with the pitch. 3-5 against the switch left. That's a base hit right past the pitcher. Same result. Alomar gets a single. Will Wynn make third? The answer is no, he will not. He will have to hold at second. Wynn got average speed, but he'll hold at second base, and now 2 straight singles given up by Robinson. And now here is Gwynn. Gwynn is 0 for 1. Infield still at double play depth. Anything on Strat? That is a 4. No. Wynn will stay put. Robinson will pitch to Gwynn. Robinson, 6-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. Gwynn, 3-5. That's a ground ball, second base. 1-1-2. Shortstop, Concepcion, 0. A 1 or a 2, it's a double play. And they got it. Second base to short, back to first, 2 outs. Gwynn grounds out into the 4-6-3. Wynn does go to third. Gwynn didn't ground out into many double plays since his GDP is 1, but he will ground out there. 4-6-3. And now the batter is Kruk. Kruk is 0 for 1. Wynn on at third now. Nothing on the 9. Robinson trying to get out of this jam here. Robinson with the pitch. 4-1. Error on a grounder. Kruk. 1-5. That's not going to be an error. That's a slow ball hit to short. That's going to get picked up by Concepcion. Kruk not very fast. Base runner 2. Throw to first. In time, they got him. Side retired. That'll be a grounder to short and end the inning. No runs on 2 hits. Padres strand one there. It stays 1-0 in favor of the Friars. Steeler fan, I just want to know, are you still in the chat? I have a very special 10-minute ticker for you coming up when we get there. So I want to make sure you're in the chat so you hear what's coming up on 10-minute ticker. We go to the top of the 4th. 1-0 favor of the Friars. Dave Collins leads off for Cincinnati, and he is 0 for 1 for the Redlegs. Jones will make the pitch. Jones, 4-2. Range play at the park. Jack Murphy, 3-2. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 20. That's going to be too high, but that's going to be a fly ball to right. Right fielder is Gwynn. Range of 3. He won't get it, and that's going to be a single for Collins. Collins hits it just out of the reach of Gwynn, and a leadoff hit for the Reds. John Solner joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Here's Daniels. Daniels 0 for 1. Infield double play. Collins, a 5. He does not get the steal sign, but the hit and run actually does come available. And let's see. Do we try a hit and run here? That might actually make some sense. 16-14. Santiago may a -2. If Daniel strikes out, it's going to be a 10. I think I do the hit and run here. Hit and run is on. Jones, 4-1. Possible error. Daniels, 1-5 against a righty. It's a ground ball to second base, and that ball is hit to Alomar. His error rating is a 6. That's a 9. He won't make an error. He won't make an error. Now let's see what they turn the double play, although it is a hit and run. 2-2-3. Shortstop Thon a 0, but a hit and run. Double plays are reduced by 2. So the only way they get a double play is on a 1. And they got it. 2 outs. A 4-6-3 double play on a hit and run. And they couldn't, and they will get it. 2 down. It must have been hit way too hard. The 1 is the only way they turn a double play on that. 2 down. Here comes O'Neill. O'Neill is 0 for 1. Doug Hunt joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Jones with the pitch. Jones, 6-3 against the lefty. That's a blank. O'Neill, 2-1. Single center field. How big is that double play now? O'Neill will get himself a base hit. That's his first of the game. And here comes Asaski. Asaski 1 for 1. Got a base hit his first time up. O'Neill had 8 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere. Jones will go ahead and pitch to Asaski. Jones, 4-3 against the righty. Blank. Asaski, 2-6. Grounder to second base. Alomar has got it. He'll throw to first to retire the side. Alomar just making plays at second, showing you why he is a Hall of Famer. We go to the bottom of the 4th. No runs on 2 hits. Leading off for the Padres will be Randy Reddy. He is 0 for 1. Padres up 1-0 here at JMS. Robinson 1-5 against the righty. Walk. That 18. Yes, that's going to be ball 4. And Robinson can't believe it. But he's a 17 plus 2 is a 19. He will walk Reddy. That's a leadoff walk given up by Robinson. Didn't have many, only 22 walks that year in 88. That's the first walk of this game. Infield double play for Santiago. Strategy roll, that is a 10. Reddy will stay where he is. Reddy is ready. Robinson with the pitch. 4-1, error on a grounder. Santiago, 6-3, ground ball right back to Robinson. His error rating is an 11. That's a 7. He's going to bobble it, try to pick it up, bobble it again. Everybody's safe. Robinson will make an error on the mound. That will be an E1. And the runners will advance. That is the first error on the Reds. They did have 2 errors in this game historically. And now here is Flim Flam Flannery. And Flannery got a triple his last time up. Runners at first and second now. You give free outs. You're usually going to get bitten in the butt. Nothing on Strat. Robinson will pitch. Robinson 1-6 against the lefty. Walk plus, and he will walk Flannery, and the bases are loaded. Robinson didn't pitch to many as a starter. He only has 21 batters he can face before he tires. But now he walks. The base is loaded now. And the batter is Thon. Infield is going to play in, trying to prevent the run from scoring. Still frustrated over that first walk. Robinson will go ahead, prepare to make the pitch. Strategy roll. That's an 11, no play. Robinson gets set up against Thon. Robinson, 6-3. That is at the park. Jack Murphy Stadium, 3-2. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 4, and that's going to be a base hit to right field for Thon. Reddy will come in to score. Santiago single to right, +3. Santiago base runner 4 +3 is a 7. He will score from second base. Flannery base runner 2. Base runner 2 here. Single to right, +4. Flannery's going to make it to 6. The right fielder Collins has a +2 arm, and that's not good. Flannery will make it to third. Thon goes to first. 2-run score, 3-0 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! So now 3-0 in favor of the Padres with runners at the corners. That will bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Jones. He will bat. And let's see what comes up here. And they're going to play the infield in still. Strategy roll. That's a 14. Jones, he actually gets the squeeze bunt, but I think you swing here. I think he swings. Robinson will pitch. Robinson, 1-4. Wild pitch with the pitcher batting. That is a 6. Flannery will score. Thon goes to second. It's 4-0 Padres. A wild pitch by Robinson will allow Flannery to score with the pitcher at bat. And now it's 4-0 San Diego with Jones at bat now. And still nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch coming again. Strategy roll. 13. Thon stays at second. Robinson, 1-3, strikeout. And believe it or not, that's too high. Jones, 2-5. And Jones will come through. Single center field. That's a base hit. Thon, base runner 3. Single to center, a 0. A 1-3. Thon will score. He does. Thon comes around. He scores. Jones will hold it first. 5-0 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! Time for Robinson to go. Pull him, Frank Williams, and we'll go. I guess it doesn't matter here. It's now 5-0, and that will be it for Robinson. Of course, the error didn't help him much. But the Reds will go to the bench. Coming on to bat now for the Padres will be Wynn. Still nobody out, bottom of the 4th. And let's see who the Reds are going to bring out to pitch here. And he said Frank Williams, and that's who we're going to bring out. Coming on to pitch for the Reds will be Frank Williams. 3 wins, 2 losses, save, a 2.59 ERA. Williams will come out to pitch. And he can pitch to 4. He's due to leap bat 4th in the 5th inning. But Jones on at first. Padres with a 5-0 lead. Infield now with double play depth. Win is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Strategy rolls are still active. That's a 20. Williams, does he throw to first? That's a 20. And he commits an error trying to pick off Jimmy Jones. Pickoff rating is 14 to 21. Of course, it doesn't go higher than that, but that's a 20, which means that's good enough. He throws an error, throws the ball away, trying to pick off Jones, and Jones will go to second. And the wheels are falling apart here for the Reds. Another E1, and the second error on a pitcher in this inning. Re-rolling a strat. That's a 12. This time, nothing happening. Now the infield is back. Williams with the pitch. 4-2. Wild pitch. Yes, that's a 6, and that goes in a backstop, and Jones will go to third. This is not a good inning for pitchers here for the Reds. Now the infield's got to come in. With Jones on at third, re-roll the strat, and that's a 10. Williams will go ahead and pitch. Williams, 3-2 against the lefty. Blank. Wynn will swing. 6-1. Ground ball right back to Williams. He'll look Jones back, and Williams will throw to first to get the out with the infield in, and that is 1 out. So a comebacker back to Williams. Jones will stay at third base. 1 down on, and here is Alomar. Alomar is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Jones on at third. Let's see what they get the strat. Infield still in. And that's a 3. Nothing happening there. Williams will pitch. Williams, 4-2. You got not a wild pitch, but a possible pass ball. McGriff's pass ball rating is a 4. That is a 3. He prevents it. And that's ball 1. Williams almost uncorks another wild one, but that's almost a pass ball, but McGriff stops it. And they will go ahead and do it again. Williams, 1-4. That is a blank. Alomar, 2-3. And that's smacked into center field. That's going to be a double. Jones will trot home easily and score. Alomar goes to second, and now the Padres have a 6-0 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! As the Padres have put up a 5 spot here in the bottom of the 4th. Batter now is Gwynn. Gwynn is the 8th batter of the inning. Okay, it's time. Rig. Alomar on at second. Infield is now back. Strat. Am I still rolling the strat? Yes, I am. That is a 2. Alomar actually gets the steal sign, but he's going to stay at second base. You're up by 6 runs. Williams with the pitch. 6-2. Range play. Gwynn. 3-2. Fly ball center field. That's hit to O'Neill. O'Neill's range is a 3. He can't get it. And that's a single for Gwynn. Alomar, base runner 4. Single to center is a 0 for him to score from second. So at 1-4, Alomar will score. And of course, he does. Alomar will score. Gwynn, that is a 1. Does Gwynn take second on the throw? Yes, he does. And Gwynn goes to second. And now that's a double. Another run for the Padres. And I think that's it for Williams, as the batter now is Kruk. John Solner, my first block dragon. That's going to be it for Williams, as he can't get anything done. Reds are going to go back to the bullpen. And Kruk is now the batter. And coming on to pitch, let's see, got 2 outs, got a couple of righties. Coming on to pitch for the Reds is going to be Jose Rijo. 13 wins, 8 losses, a 2.39 ERA. Rijo did have 30 relief appearances, and he's going to try to get out here to stop the bleeding, as the Padres have a 6-0 lead on the Reds here. I'm sorry, wrong. 7-0 lead, my bad. They got the 6th run. 7-0 Padres. That's the extra point. Strategy rolls are now off. Rijo will pitch. Rio, 5-6. Strikeout plus, he got Kruk. Struck him out, 2 down. The Padres have batted around. Here is Reddy, and he's ready to go again. He walked his first time up. Gwynn on at second base, now 2 outs. Rio, 6-1, strikeout 8. That is high. Reddy, 6-4. A line drive to short, caught by Concepcion. And this inning finally comes to an end. 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 2 errors, 2 wild pitches. Just an ugly inning for Reds pitching, 7-0 after 4. But remember, no lead is safe on inside pitch. We go to the top of the 7th. Jeff Treadway leads off for the Redlegs, and he is 0 for 1. Jones has been on the bench for a while. Jones, 2-5. That's a blank. Treadway, 4-2. Grounds it to first. That'll be handled by Kruk. And that's the first out. 1 down. Here's McGriff. McGriff is 0 for 2, but he reached on an. He's 0 for 1. Jones will go ahead and pitch. Jones, 1-5. That's a blank. McGriff, 5-1. McGriff gets a base hit to right field. He'll get a single. Single for McGriff. He'll hold it first. And now here's Concepcion. Actually, I reversed them. Actually, Concepcion was due to bat, then McGriff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let McGriff bat now and put Concepcion on first. That's a mistake on my part, but I'll catch it. I'll let Concepcion go to first base on a single. So I'll just switch it. On further review, got the lineup card mixed up. Now McGriff will bat. McGriff is actually 1 for 1. Concepcion is now 1 for 2. Infield at double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Jones, 4-6. Strikeout 17. He got him, struck him out. He does strike out McGriff. That's out number 2. So 2 down now. Now the pitcher, Rijo, due to bat. And the question is, do you really want Rijo to bat, or do you want me to pull in a pinch hitter for him? Do you want Rijo to bat? I mean, he has an 0.54 batting average. I think you got to bring up a batter here. So I'm going to have him bat. I'm not going to have Rijo bat. Rio's going to come out of the game, but pinch hitting for the Reds will be Barry Larkin. 296 average, 12 homers, 56 RBIs. He is on the bench. He was not a starter in this game. So Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer, will come up to bat. So maybe he can do something for the Reds. 7-0. Concepcion on it first. Jones with the pitch. 5-4. Strikeout 19 is high. Larkin rarely struck out that year. Larkin, 3-1. Base hit Larkin. Single to center. Concepcion will automatically hold at second due to the 6-run rule. He will stay at second base because you need base runners here. And you don't want to get thrown out trying to go to third. So Concepcion will hold at second. That is a base hit. And now a chance for the Reds. Here is Sabo. Sabo is 0 for 2. Still 2 outs as Larkin gets a pinch hit single. But now can the Reds get something out of this inning with runners at first and second? Somehow double switch and keep Larkin in the game. We'll see what I can do. I usually don't like doing double switches early. Only if a player is injured, but we'll see what I can do. Concepcion on at second, Larkin on at first, Sabo the batter. Jones will make the pitch. Jones, 5-2. That is a blank. Sabo, 3-1. Base hit right past second. Sabo will get a single. Will that score Concepcion? With 2 outs, he becomes a base runner 3. Yes, he will. Concepcion will score. He will score from second. Larkin with a base runner, yeah, he'll make third easily. He was pretty quick. Larkin goes to third. Sabo to first. 7-1. As the Reds get one back. So Sabo will get himself an RBI single. And the batter now is Collins. Collins is 1 for 2. Still 2 outs. They go talk to Jones on the mound, see what he's up to. He still says he's okay. Jones will pitch to Collins. 7-1 now, Padres. Strategy rolls are still off. Jones, 4-3 against the switch left. Walk plus that 20. Believe it or not, doesn't walk him. Collins becomes a 17. Plus 2 is a 19. He doesn't walk Collins. Collins, 6-4, and he's going to fly ball to center field. Wow, he misses a walk by a 1, and he hits one to center field. Wynn will get there, and he will retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits for the Reds, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Block Dragon. Now, the question is, can I do a double switch? Although I really don't like doing that unless it's later in the innings. Let's see. Concepcion is the shortstop. I would have to put Larkin in that position. And Larkin batted for the pitcher. So that means that the shortstop position would have to be 9th, and the pitcher would have to bat 7th. Put Davis 9th, take Cillian's out, put pitcher in Collins' spot. Well, Collins is in right field. Larkin's a shortstop. So I have to remove. So here's what's going to happen. Larkin is going to stay batting 9th because he bat for the pitcher. So Larkin bats 9th. He'll take over Concepcion. Concepcion will come out. So give me a second to make that move on the card so I know what I'm doing here. Which means now the pitcher now will bat 7th. So the new shortstop now is Larkin. And he's much better, of course, 5'10 -1. So now the pitcher will now bat 7th. I just got to mark it. So now the pitcher spot bats 7th. And let's see who made the last out. The last out was made by Collins, so Daniels is next up. So now the pitcher now bats 7th in the lineup. So O'Neill, Osaski, Treadway has moved up. Okay, so that breaks there. All right. But Davis 9th. No, I'm going to stick with what I got here. I can't. I'm going to let. I know what you're trying to do here, Brian. I don't want to completely confuse myself here. So Larkin's going to bat 9th. The pitcher will now bat 7th. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We do have a pitcher coming up for the Reds, of course. Benito Santiago leads off for the Padres, and he is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Coming on to pitch for the Reds is going to be Tim Burtsus. 1 win, 3 losses, no saves, a 4.20 ERA. So Tim Burtsus will come on to pitch. He will be the 4th Reds pitcher. 7-1 Padres, bottom of the 5th inning. Burtsus with the pitch. 1-5, strikeout 13, that is high. Santiago, 3-3, it's a fly to right. Getting over there will be Collins, and he'll make the play for the out, 1 down. Here's Flannery. Flannery is 1 for 1, got a triple and a walk. Burtsus will make the pitch. 5-3 against the lefty. Strikeout plus that 19 will barely get Flannery, but he got him. And that's a called strike 3. That was right at the letters, and the umpire rings him up, 2 down. Here's Thon. Thon is 1 for 2 with a single. Actually has an RBI and a sacrifice fly. Burtsis with the pitch. 3-2. That is a blank. Thon, 6-5. Base hit, center field. 2-out single for Thon. The batter now is Jones, and he will bat. Has a 6-run lead, and Jones still has some batters in the tank. He will bat here with 2 outs. Strategy rolls are off. Burtsis with the pitch. Burtsis, 5-2. That's at the park. Jack Murphy Stadium, 6-2. It's a fly ball straight away center. And O'Neill will come in easily and grab it. No runs and a hit. Not a bad job for Burtsis after the Reds gave up all those runs in the last inning. It is still 7-1 Padres after 5. Top of the 6th coming up. And leading off for the Reds will be Cal Daniels. He is 0 for 2. Jones will set up with the pitch. Jones, 2-4, strikeout 11. He got him, called strike 3 on Daniels. Daniels thought that was a little low, but that's a good strikeout. And that's strikeout number 4 for Jones. As I said, he had 82 of them in 88. O'Neill is next, and he's 1 for 2. 1 out. Jones with the pitch. Jones, 2-4, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets O'Neill. Strikeout number 5 for Jones. Looks like keeping him on the mound was the right thing to do. Esaski is next. He is 1 for 2 with a single. Jones, 3-2, error on a throw. Esaski, 2-6. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Alomar. His error rating is a 6. That's a 7. He bobbles it, picks it up, throws to first, and no error there. He'll not make an error, and that'll retire the side. Alomar bobbled it, but he kept it in front of him. And he throws to first to get the out. Just missed an error by 1. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Jones. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Burtsis will stay on the mound. He is due to bat second in the next inning. Marvell Wynn will lead off. He's 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Burtsis will make the pitch. Burtsis, 2-5. That's blank. Wynn, 5-2. And that is a grounder to first. Esaski will take it himself. 1 out. Here's Alomar. Alomar is 3 for 3 tonight. 2 singles and a double. Burtsis will pitch. Burtsis, 3-5. Strikeout 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He gets Alomar. A nice strikeout by Burtsis. But now can he get the very dangerous Gwynn? Gwynn is 1 for 3. Got a double his last time up. Frank Rosank joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Pitch coming from Burtsis. Burtsis, 1-4, range play. Gwynn, 1-2, fly to right. That's hit to Collins. Not good out there. His range is a 2, and he won't get it. And that's going to be a double for Gwynn. So Gwynn smacks it over his head. Gwynn will turn on the Jets, and he will make it into second. He won't slide. He'll get in there easily standing up. Second double of the game for Gwynn, as Collins couldn't get there. And now Kruk. Kruk is 0 for 3. Burtsis is now tired, but they are going to let him pitch. They're going to let him pitch here. He's due to bat second. If he gives up a run, I'll get him out of there. But they're going to let Burtsis try to get this inning over. Burtsis will pitch to Kruk. Strategy rolls are off. Burtsis will make the deal. 3-5, strikeout 10. He got it. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. He gets Crook, and the inning is over. Not a bad job by Bertzis at all. No runs and a hit by Bertzis. And the Padres still have, though, that 7-1 lead. We go to the top of the 7th. Jones will stay out there. Jeff Treadway leads off for the Redlegs. He is 0 for 2. Can the Reds try to mount some sort of comeback here? Down 7-1. Jones, 3-5. That is a blank. Treadway, 1-5. Fly ball center field. And Wynn will get to it for the out. Pinch hitter coming up for Bertzis as he will come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Reds will be Eric the Red Davis. 273 average, 26 homers, 93 RBIs. Eric Davis will pinch hit for the pitcher. So Jones will now pitch to Davis here with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Jones with the pitch. 6-4, that's a blank. Davis, 1-4, fly ball left field. And Reddy will get to it for the out, 2 down. Two outs. And here's McGriff. And McGriff is 1 for 2. McGriff will go ahead and set up. Jones will make the pitch. Jones, 2-6. That's at the park. Jack Murphy, 2-4. And that's a grounder to third. That'll be handled by Flannery. He's got it. He'll throw to first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Reds. A very nice job by Jones. He is tired. And we'll see what happens with him. But we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up onto tonight's after tonight's game. Now a special report for Steeler Fan, who's still in the chat. I would like to let Steeler Fan know that I've been waiting to announce this game for him since I looked at the 88 schedule. Tomorrow night it will be June 12th. And we got a game specifically for Steeler Fan. No, it is not the Astros. We will be at the Kingdome tomorrow night. It will be the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. Why is this game important for Steeler Fan? Pitching for Minnesota will be Charlie Lee, but pitching for the Seattle Mariners, Steeler Fan's favorite player of all time, Bill No-Hitter Swift. Yes, we haven't seen him since the no-hitter in the 1994 National League Wild Card Playoff when he pitched for the Giants over the Astros. Yes, this is the game I circled as soon as I knew it because I know Steeler Fan definitely will root for Bill Swift tomorrow night. I know he'll be here for him. The Twins will take on the Mariners. Charlie Lee against Bill No-Hitter Swift. He will be pitching for the Mariners, and we know that Steeler Fan will definitely tune in for tonight. F. Bill Swift. Now, Steeler Fan, is that a nice thing to say about your favorite player of all time? For those of you who want to know why Bill Swift is Steeler Fan's favorite player of all time, check out the 1994 National League Wild Card Playoff. In my 94 season restart, it was done with payoff pitch but you might want to see why, I call him Bill No-Hitter Swift. And I've been waiting months to tell Steeler fan about this game. So I know Steeler fan will definitely tune in, and he will root for Bill Swift on every single pitch. Don't miss it tomorrow night. The Twins and the Mariners lead against Bill No-Hitter Swift. I've been waiting a long time to say that. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Padres lead 7-1. Randy Reddy leading off for the Padres. He is 0 for 2. Reds need a pitcher. And they're going to go with Candy Sierra. No wins, a loss, no saves, a 5.53 ERA. Candy Sierra was on the San Diego Padres early in the year. He is now a Red. So yes, it might look funny on the board, but Candy Sierra was a Red. Now he is a Padre. So for wondering what, so he was actually a Red earlier, and he was sent to the Padres. So Sierra will pitch to Reddy here, bottom of the seventh. Sierra with the pitch. It's not often I get a chance to have like that. Sierra 1-6, walk 15, and that is ball 4, and Reddy will walk. So Sierra goes ahead and gives up a leadoff walk to Reddy. And now the batter will be Santiago, and he is 0 for 3, but reached on an error. Infield double play. Sierra will make the pitch. Sierra 6-3, that is a blank. Santiago 5-4, and that's a fly to left. And getting over there will be Daniels, and he'll make the play for out number 1. Candy Sierra, blast from the past. That is true. 1 down for Flannery. And Flannery is 1 for 2, a triple and a walk. Randy on at first. Infield a double play depth. Sierra with the pitch. 4-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Flannery 3-3. And Flannery smacks a double into right field. Reddy, base runner 3. Double to right, +2, a 5, a 1-5. He'll score, and he will easily. Randy comes all the way around from first. That is a 1. Does Flannery take third on the throw? He doesn't. Flannery holds at second base. A double for Flannery. And Reddy scores all the way from first. It is now 8-1. RBI double. The next batter is Thon. I know the board looks kind of weird. I mean, the Reds are playing, but there's not a single Red on the board. I know it looks kind of weird, but hey, that's okay. I don't have no problem with it. Thon is 2 for 3. Sierra will pitch to Thon here. Now an 8-1 Padre lead. Infield now back. Sierra 2-4. Strikeout 20 is high. Thon 1-6. A ground ball to short, handled by Larkin. He'll throw to first for out number 2. Flannery will actually advance to third on it, and that will be 2 outs. Next batter is Jones. Jones is tired, but they're going to let him bat with a 7-run lead and try to save the bullpen. Jones is actually 1 for 3. They're going to let Jones bat and see how long he can go. See if he can make the distance here. You got a 7-run lead. Padres don't want to go to the bullpen at the moment. Sierra with the pitch. 1-4. Walk plus. Yeah, he walked Jones. He walks the pitcher, and Jones will go to first, so he walks him on a 14. And now the batter is Wynn. Wynn is 2 for 4, 2 singles. They go talk to Sierra on the mound, see if he wants to go on here. I'm going to let him pitch and try to get out of this, but if he gives up another run, that'll be it for him. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 8-1 Padres. Sierra will go ahead and pitch to Wynn. Sierra, 5-2, that's at the park. Jack Murphy, 2-5, and that's going to be a base hit to left field with a possible double. Flannery will come in to score. Jones automatically takes third. Wynn's got to try for 2. It's hit to left field. Base runner 3. Left fielder Daniel 0. 1-3. He'll make second base, and he will. He turns that into a double, and it is now 9-1 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that will be all for Candy Sierras. He can't get anything going on here. And now the Reds are going to be forced to use the closers that they got. They really don't want to, but they're going to do so now. Here comes Rob Murphy. 6 no wins, 6 losses, 3 saves, a 3.08 ERA. Murphy will be the 6th Reds pitcher. Runners at second and third now for Alomar. Alomar 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double. 9-1 Friars here. Rob Murphy, one of the pretty good reliever, but a lefty if anything. The Reds really didn't want to use their best relievers at this time, but looks like they got no choice. Murphy with the pitch. 5-3, home run chance. Switch right. 1-11. The 11 is good. Against the lefty, Alomar needs a 10. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep to center field. Going back for it is O'Neill, but all he can do is see it go about 10 rows up. Home run, Roberto Alomar. Stadium cheers. Yay! And it is now 12-1. As Rob Murphy goes ahead and pitches Alomar a meatball, and Alomar puts the tomato sauce and the ricotta cheese on it and turns that into lasagna with extra crushed red pepper. 12-1 Padres. Another big inning here for San Diego. Gwynn is next, and Gwynn is 2 for 4. And still 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Murphy, 1-4, strikeout 6. He doesn't get him, just barely. Gwynn, 2-6. It's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled there by Sabo, and he will throw to first to end the inning. 5 runs on 3 hits and 2 walks. Padres all over the Reds. 12-1 after 7. No lead is safe on inside pitch. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Padres leading 12-1. Barry Larkin leads off for the Reds. He actually got a base. I believe he did get a base hit. His first time up. Jimmy Jones is tired. They're going to see how long he can go. Jones with the pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. Larkin, 4-1. And against the righty, it's grounded to short. That'll be taken care of by Thon for the first out. One down here is Sabo. Sabo 1 for 3. Jones will pitch. Jones, 3-6. 3-6. Home run result. A 7 against the righty. The 17 is high. Sabo, 1-6. He grounds it to short as well. And Thon will throw to first for out number 2. You sure this lead is safe? Hey, we did have a game where 10 runs were scored in 1 inning. Don't be so sure. Here's Collins. Collins is 1 for 3. We did have a game. I think the Dodgers scored, 10 runs in the 9th or something? Or was the Athletics? I don't remember, but we did have a game, something like that. Jones will pitch to Collins. Jones, 6-2. That is a tired result. That's not a blank. That's a base hit right back through the box. Collins will be go to first, and that will be it for Jones. So that does hit the fatigue result this time, as Jones is tired and he is done, and they will take him out. But what a job he did for the Padres tonight. Of course, getting lots of run support didn't hurt either. So the Padres will bring out a new pitcher. Cal Daniels is the next batter. Let's see who the Padres want to bring out here. And let's see. Daniels left. Coming on to pitch for the Padres will be Dave Leeper. 3 wins, no losses, save, a 2.17 ERA. As I said, the Padre bullpen is not bad. They got some good pitchers in that bullpen. Rod's Tabletop Hoops joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Collins on it first, 12-1 Friars. Leeper will now pitch to Daniels. Leeper, 2-3, strikeout 3, and he got him on a called strike 3 at the knees, and that retires his side. No runs and a hit for the Reds. And we go to the bottom of the 8th here. Rob Murphy will stay on the mound with an 11-run lead. They'll see how long he can go. John Kruk leads off for the Padres, and he is 0 for 4. Salvador America joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Hope you and Mrs. America are doing well. Murphy with the pitch. Murphy, 1-3. That's at the park. Jack Murphy Stadium, 6-4. Blank. Rare play coming up with bases empty. 66. If outdoors a storm front passes through, causing a rain delay. Well, that's going to take care of both pitchers, so it really won't matter. I'll roll it anyway. That's a 15. So both pitchers are going to be tired. As it never rains in Southern California, but I guess it does here. So it causes a rain delay. So both pitchers are now suddenly tired. And if this puts the pitcher with a tired rating, he does not return. So I'm going to say Murphy will be done with the game, and so will Leeper, because that will actually take both of them out. So Murphy will come down. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Reds, and now that's going to be John Franco. 6 wins, 6 losses, 39 saves, a 1.57 ERA. Franco is the last reliever I have before the starters are available. Remember, I will use starting pitchers if necessary. I divide their batters faced by 1/3 in order for them to pitch in relief. So here comes John Franco against John Kruk, although I do have a position player hitting card, but I don't want to use that until all pitchers are really used. So a storm front passes through. Both players will be tired. That includes Leeper. He'll be out as well. So I'll need a new pitcher for the top of the 9th. This game has had pretty much everything. Franco, 6-1, walk plus 9. He'll walk Kruk. Wow, so everybody's not doing it here. And a lead off to walk to Kruk, and he'll go to first. Batter now is Reddy. Reddy is 0 for 2, but he's walked twice. Infield double play depth. Franco will pitch. Franco, 1-3. Home run chance. Let's see, righty, 1-7. 4 is good. Against the lefty, Reddy needs a 14. No, he doesn't get it. It's a 19. 4-2. Instead, he grounds at the third. 1-1-2. Second base, Treadway, 0. Pivot, 1-2. Double play. They don't get it. Kruk thrown out at second, and Reddy will go to first on the fielder's choice. Wow, Randy can't believe he didn't hit that out. He got himself a meatball, but he couldn't put the tomato sauce on it. And that will be a fielder's choice. So 1 out, here comes Santiago. Santiago was 0 for 4, but he reached on an error. Franco just trying to get this game into the 9th. Franco, 2-4. Walk plus 17. Yep, he walked him, and Reddy is going to go to second and Santiago to first. Another walk given up by Reds pitching. And the batter now is Flannery. Flannery 2 for 3, a triple and a double and a walk. Franco, no pitcher here doing well. Runners at first and second, 12-1 Padres here, bottom of the 8th. Franco with the pitch, 5-4, error on a throw. Flannery, 6-4, that's going to be a pop-up. That's going to be a pop-up to short. There won't be a throwing error. That'll be caught by Larkin for out number 2. Batter now is Thon. Thon is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Did you see that nail tap crunk on the shoulder? Runners at first and second. Bottom of the 8th. Padres all over the Reds. 12-1. And I thought we were going to have a close game until the wheels fell off on the Reds in the 4th inning. Franco, 3-2, strikeout 9. He got Thon, and that'll retire the tie. Nothing across except a couple of walks. And after 8, the Padres all over the Reds, 12-1. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning, 12-1 in favor of the Padres. Let's see who leads off. Leading off is Paul O'Neill for the Reds. He is 1 for 3. Padres do need a pitcher. And let's see, left, right, left. And they don't have any lefties, do they? Well, they do. They're going to, well, I don't bring in the closer, do I? Nah. Coming on to pitch for the Padres will be Greg Booker. 2 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 3.39 ERA. The last time I brought him in, he had a rough time. He had a rough time pitching. Let's see if he can do something else here. So Greg Booker will pitch for the Padres. Paul O'Neill leads off for the Reds in the top of the 9th. Booker with the pitch. 2-5 against the lefty. Blank. O'Neill, 3-3. Fly ball, center field. Wynn will get to it. And that is out number 1. 1 down for Asaski. Asaski 1 for 3. Booker will go ahead and pitch. Booker, 4-2, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. Asaski pretty much threw his bat at an outside curveball. He had no chance of hitting that ball. That was out number 2. That was a nice pitch by Booker. Last chance for the Reds will be Jeff Treadway, 0 for 3. Booker trying to have a 1-2-3 inning for the Friars. Fans here at Jack Murphy Stadium that aren't sleeping in this game are on their feet. Booker, 4-6, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, strikeout. That's your game. Padres pound the Reds 12-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! So the Reds get bombed here by the Padres, not really because of pitching, but because of those 2 errors in the 4th inning, and the Reds really never recovered from that, and then the Reds pitching just went south for the winter. Final line score coming up. For the Padres, 12 runs on 14 hits and no errors. For the Reds, 1 run on 8 hits and 2 errors. The winning pitcher is Jimmy Jones. He'll get the win. Ron Robinson does take the loss, and there is no save. But we are not done yet, of course. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. And again, I'd like to thank Brian Davis for joining us in the chat that day about FastScore Baseball. So the Reds get bombed by the Padres. Let's see how the rest of the league goes tonight. We go to June 9th, Detroit at Cleveland. Tigers 8-25, and that is 3. Cleveland 9-44, that's 4. That'll be a win for the Tigers. Minnesota at Seattle. Mariners 10-14. I'm sorry, Twins 10-14, that is 1. Mariners 14-16, that's 2. The Mariners will win the game. Oakland at Texas. Oakland 14-62, and that is 8. Rangers 4-62, and that's 6. It will be a win for the A's. Astros and the Dodgers. Astros minus 116, and that is 1. Dodgers 9-33, and that is a 3. And the Dodgers finally break the Astro winning streak. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 8-16, and that's 2. Pirates 9-66, that's 9. A win for the Bucks. Atlanta and the Giants. Braves 9-12, that's 1. Giants 11-63, and that is 7. And a win for the Giants. On to June 10th, Kansas City at California. Kansas City 12-65, that's 9. Angels 8-64, that's 7. That's going to be a win for the Royals. Milwaukee and the White Sox. Milwaukee 14-53, and that's 6. White Sox minus 214, that's 0. And that is a win for the Brewers. Detroit at the Indians. Detroit 8-34, and that is 3. Indians 2-26, and that's 2. That will be a win for the Cats. Baltimore and the Yankees. Baltimore 8-46, and that's 5. Yankees 14-52, and 6 runs. That's a win for the Yanks. Minnesota at Seattle. Twins 27-65, that's 12. Mariners 3-14, that's 1, and they get bombed. Oakland at the Rangers. Oakland 17-35, and that's 5. Rangers 5-44, and that's 4. That will be a win for the A's. Boston at Toronto. Boston 10-14, that's 1. Blue Jays 16-23, and that is 3. That will be a win for the Blue Jays. Atlanta and the Astros. Braves 5-33, and that's 3. Astros 13-33, and that is 4, and that will be a win for the Stros. Mets and the Expos. Mets 9-54, and that is 5. Expos 5-56, and that's also 5. They will tie. Mets roll a 1 plus 0. Expos roll a 4 minus 1 is 3. The Expos will beat the Mets. No happy recap there. Philadelphia at Pittsburgh. Philadelphia 5-22, that is 2. Pirates 14-36, and that is 5, a win for the Bucks. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers 5-54, and that's 5. Padres 364, and that's 6. A win for the Friars. Reds and the Giants. Reds 622, 2 runs. Giants 1334, and that is 4 runs. The G-men will beat the Reds. Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs 1534, and that is 4. Cardinals 1252, and that's 6. That will be a win for the Redbirds. June 11th, Kansas City at California. Royals 1342, and that's 5. Angels 552, and that's 4. A win for the Royals. Milwaukee and the White Sox. Brewers 1026, 3 runs. White Sox 524, 2 runs. A win for the Brew Crew. Detroit at Cleveland. Tigers 1216, that's 2 runs. Indians 812, that's 0. A win for the Cats. Baltimore and the Yankees. Baltimore 414, that is 1. Yankees 1662, that's 8, and a win for the Yankees. Minnesota and the Twins, we have these two tomorrow. Minnesota 1026, and that is 3. Mariners 144, that's also 3. They will extra innings. Minnesota rolls a 4, -1 is 3. Mariners roll a 5, -1 is 4. And that will be a win for the Mariners. Oakland and the Rangers. Athletics 1541, that is 5 runs. Rangers 1024, and that's 3 runs. A win for Oakland. Boston at Toronto. Red Sox 1545, and that is 6. Blue Jays 1154, and that's also 6. They will go to extras. Boston rolls a 1, -3 is -2. Toronto rolls a 3, -2 is 1. That's going to be a win for the Blue Jays. Astros hosting the Braves. Atlanta 666, that's 9. Astros 1131, and that is 3. And that game actually goes to the Bravos. Mets and the Expos. Mets 1053. And that's 5. Expos 512, that's 0. And Dr. K will give the Mets a happy recap. Philadelphia at Pittsburgh. Phillies 1112, that is 1. Pirates 1233, and that is 4. A win for the Pirates. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers 215, that's 1. Padres 711, that's 0. The Dodgers win that. Reds and the Giants. Reds 1044, that is 5. Giants 761, that is 6. And that is a win for the G-men. Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs 642, that is 4. Cardinals 863, and that is 7. And that is a win for the Redbirds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be June 12th, a special game for Steeler fan. The Minnesota Twins will take on the Seattle Mariners. Charlie Lee will pitch for the Twins, but pitching for the Mariners, Bill No-Hitter Swift. The last time we saw Bill Swift, he no-hit the Astros in the 94 restart. I know Steeler fan will definitely not miss Bill Swift tomorrow night. He will be rooting for him on every single pitch. Twins, Mariners, Lee, and no-hitter Swift. Tomorrow night, be there or be square. Steeler fan, Brian Patterson, Salvador America, John Soner, David Vega, Rod's Tabletop Hoops. Let's see here. And let's see, we got here Doug Hunt, Dave Little, Brian Patterson, and of course, Steeler fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. I was hoping for a better game, but the Padres had other plans. The Padres go ahead and bomb the Reds into oblivion, 12-1 tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.